Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Diehard Forever, coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model as I continue to play catch up. Today I'll be doing a review on a JC Wings China Southern Airlines Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner aircraft in their Wings of Dreams livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from airlinemuseum.com and their website address is www.airlinemuseum.com. But first, before I go into details about this particular aircraft model, allow me to share some information about the history of China Southern Airlines and how they came about, if you would please. China Southern Airlines Limited is a Chinese-based airline that was established on July 1st, 1988 after the restructuring of the CAAC, the Civil Aviation Administration of China, as the carrier eventually became one of China's big three airlines as a result alongside Air China and China Eastern Airlines respectively, and commenced operations officially under its own name nearly 3 years later in February 1991. China Southern Airlines is currently the largest operating airline in Asia based on fleet size, revenue generated, and passengers carried, as well as the sixth largest operating airline in the world based on number of passengers carried. Whereas the corporate headquarters of China Southern Airlines is located in the Beiyang district section of Guangzhou, China, while the airline's main hub and base of operations is located nearby on the grounds of Guangzhou Beiyang International Airport, which is located approximately 17 miles north of downtown Guangzhou, that's also located in the Beiyang and Wadu district sections of Guangzhou, China. The airline also has another primary hub that's located on the grounds of Beijing-Daxing International Airport, which is located approximately 29 miles south of the city center district section of Beijing, China, which is located on the border of Beijing and the Langfang Hebei province section of Beijing, China. And the airline's secondary hubs are located at Changqing Jiangbei International Airport located in Changqing, China, Shanghai Pudong International Airport located in Shanghai, China, Shenzhen Bowen International Airport located in Shenzhen, China, and Urumqi Diwubao International Airport located in Urumqi, China. And the airline's focus city hubs are located at Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport located in Bangkok, Thailand, Changchun Longja International Airport located in Jilin, China, Chengdu Wangliu International Airport located in Wangliu, China, Changsha Wanghua International Airport located in Changsha County, Wanghua, China, Dalian Shaoxuizi International Airport located in Dalian, China, Guiyang Longdongba International Airport located in Guiyang, China, Haikou Mainland International Airport located in Hainan Province, China, Hangzhou Shaoshan International Airport located in Shaoshan, China, Harbin Taiping International Airport located in Harbin, China, Seoul Icheon International Airport located in Seoul, South Korea, Jiyang Chaoxian International Airport located in Jiyang District, China, Kunming Chaoshui International Airport located in Kunming, China, Sanya Phoenix International Airport located in Sanya, China, Shenyang Taoxian International Airport located in Shenyang, China, Wuhan Tianhe International Airport located in Wuhan, China, Xi'an Shenyang International Airport located in Shenyang, China, Jiangdu Shenzhen International Airport located in Jiangdu, China, and Zhuhai Jianwan Airport located in Zhuhai, China. As of December 2021, or at the time of this video review posting, China Southern Airlines currently flies to 216 destinations in 35 countries worldwide across 4 inhabited continents, with an operating fleet of 635 aircraft that includes 27 Boeing 787s, in which 10 of those are the Boeing 787-8s, and the remaining 17 are the Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliners, including this one you're looking at here. And in addition to the 635 aircraft that currently operates in China Southern's fleet, the Chinese carrier also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 61 more aircraft, which includes 3 more Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliners, and those aircraft, as we speak, are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery. Also, as of December 2021, or at the time of this video review posting, China Southern Airlines is one of 59 airlines in the world of aviation that currently operates as a certified four-star airline carrier, according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine. All right, everyone, let's take a look at the front of the box here, and what you see is the aircraft type, the Dreamliner decal, the airline's logo, the China Southern titles, as well as encrypted Chinese writing, the computer-generated picture of the aircraft, the 787 Boeing 787 decal, the Boeing official license prog decal, as well as the 1/200 scale diecast aircraft model information at the front of the box. That's not the actual aircraft model I'm going to show you. All right, now you're looking at the back of the box, in which you see the China Southern English title, as well as the encrypted Chinese title, the airline's logo, the aircraft type, the specification concerning this aircraft type, the warning information. You see the Boeing 787, Boeing 787 decal, the JC Wings logo, as well as the width and the lift of that aircraft. Of course, you know there's two versions of this model. The top one here, there, and then there's the commemorative 787. There's 787 aircraft there. In-flight did that one. I passed on that one, but I got this one. This was their very first one, so I'm gonna go in detail and all that in a moment. All right. All right. Now you're looking at the top of the box, and what you see is the aircraft type, the airline's logo, the China Southern billboard title, as well as encrypted Chinese writing, as well as the 1/200 scale diecast aircraft model information at the top of the box. All right. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box. The same information at the top box will show you earlier on, but the exception, there's two versions. The top one right here, and then that's one right there. That one that ain't checked, that was the commemorative 787, the Boeing 787 aircraft there. I passed on that one, but you see the one checked there. That's the one I'm going to do the review on, okay? All right, now you're looking at the packaging I took out of the box, and this is what it looked like. That's the top of it, which is mostly foam. Now I'm gonna take that part off and let you see what the actual packaging look like. It includes the gear replacement doors, the actual gears, the model stand, as well as the actual model. Let's check it out. Okay, since I took the top foaming off, this is what it looks like in the packaging. You see the actual aircraft model, the model stand, the gear replacement doors, as well as the actual gears that go on this model. So with that said, I'm gonna take all that out and we're gonna get on to the model. All right, with all that information out of the way about the history of China Southern Airlines, how they came about, and they still operate strongly as we speak despite what's going on around us, plus all the details here at the front of the box as well as the back of the box, plus all the packaging you see here was inside of the model. And with no further ado, everyone, here is the actual aircraft model out of the packaging. Let's check it out. There it is, everyone, the JC Wings China Southern Airlines Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner aircraft in their Wings of Dreams livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. All right, allow me to share some information about the China Southern Airlines Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner aircraft and how it became a part of their fleet. Okay, if you would please. Guangzhou, China-based China Southern Airlines actually became the fourth mainland Chinese operator after Hainan Airlines, based out of Hainan, China, Air China, based out of Beijing, China, and Xiamen Airlines, based out of Xiamen, China, respectively, as well as the 32nd carrier overall in the world of aviation that acquired this prestigious state-of-the-art aircraft, as China Southern Airlines took delivery of its first of 20 Boeing 787-9s that China Southern Airlines had previously placed orders for back on October 12, 2016, and received their very first Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner aircraft, which bears the registration ship number Bravo-1242, which happened to be this aircraft you're looking at here, at a special delivery ceremony that was held at the 787 Delivery Center facility, which is located in North Charleston, South Carolina, on April 30, 2018. Then made its actual debut 2 weeks later on May 15, 2018, when it officially inaugurated its first revenue service commercial validation flight between Guangzhou and Shanghai Hongqiao. Then was followed with another validation flight between Guangzhou and Beijing capital shortly thereafter for flight certification purposes, giving the maintenance crews, the flight crews, as well as the ground staff personnel time to get familiar with the aircraft per se before the actual international flight launch. Then fast forward to 1 month later, and that's when China Southern's first inaugural international revenue service flight on this particular aircraft took place, which was on June 19, 2018, and that's when China Southern Airlines officially began utilizing this aircraft on their Guangzhou to San Francisco route, alternating with the Boeing 777-300ERs that's currently utilized on this particular route as Guangzhou, Beijing-Daxing, Shanghai Pudong, Shenzhen, Urumqi, Chengdu, Shenyang, and Wuhan has become the primary gateway bases for this particular aircraft type, with the lion's share of their Boeing 787-9s currently operates mostly out of their main international hub at Guangzhou Beiyang International Airport in Guangzhou, China. China Southern Airlines has ordered a total of 20 Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliners to add to its fleet, and at the time of this video review posting, only 17 are currently operating in service, while the remaining 3 are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery, as this aircraft is destined to become one of the airline's official flagship jetliners for the Guangzhou-based airline, along with their Airbus A350-900XWBs, their Airbus A380-800, as well as their Boeing 777-300ERs, as China Southern Airlines expects all 20 of their Boeing 787-9s to be fully operating in their fleet by the end of 2021. Now let's talk about this unique livery scheme you see on this aircraft. This is the special painted livery scheme of China Southern Airlines, which is actually called the Wings of Dream livery scheme, as this livery scheme actually embodies the human dream of flying, as well as embodying the concepts of innovative technology, as well as a comfortable and hospitable flight experience for each and every passenger. This livery scheme was first displayed on their Boeing 787-8s, and now this specialized painted livery scheme is now painted exclusively on their entire Boeing 787 fleet, as China Southern Airlines became the third airline after ANA All Nippon Airways with their Dreamliner macro livery scheme and United Airlines with their Dreamliner swoop livery scheme respectively to display a specially customized painted livery scheme on their Boeing 787 Dreamliner aircraft. So, with all that information out of the way about this aircraft, how it came part of their fleet, as well as this nice looking specialized customized livery scheme you see on this aircraft, with no further ado everyone, let's get down to the nitty gritty and allow me to show you all the details on this particular aircraft model. Shall we? Let us begin. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the port / left side. We're going to start at the front here, starting the front nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear door featuring the fleet number 242. See the Peter tubes and the static ports, the radome nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows. I'm going to show you a better visual view of those details later on in the review. Please stay tuned for that part. But the decal you see between the L1 door and the cockpit windows is the SkyTeam logo, which is also displayed right there by the L1 door there as well, and then there as well. China Southern Airlines joined the SkyTeam Alliance on November 15, 2007, becoming the 11th carrier as well as the first mainland Chinese carrier to join the alliance, which consists of 19 airline members from 5 inhabited continents. And this alliance includes Aero Mexico, Air France, Delta, and Korean Air as the 4 founding members. But unfortunately, on November 15, 2018, China Southern Airlines officially announced that it would depart the SkyTeam Alliance, which officially went into effect on January 1, 2019, and has since developed a partnership with American Airlines and other carriers as well, opening for the possibility of joining the One World Alliance group sometime in the foreseeable future. All right, let's continue on. And then you see the Wi-Fi decal by the L1 entrance door right below the SkyTeam logo right there. And that decal indicates that Wi-Fi service is available and on board this aircraft. And then you're looking at the Chinese inscripted writing you see right up there, right above the windows right here, there. The Chinese inscripted writing literally means China Southern Airlines, are pronounced Cheung Kong Nangfeng Hong Kong in the Chinese language, as this Chinese inscripted writing can also be visually seen on top of the wings. I'm going to show you that now. There, as well as underneath the wings of the aircraft. I'm going to show you that right now as well. Check it out. There you have it. Alright, now you're looking at the center aircraft where you see the 787 decal right there. You see the China Southern title right there. And then you're looking at the landing outer bogey gears here, which gives the landing gear struts as well as landing gear door. But more important, you're looking at these big massive engines here. And these are the General Electric Gen X-1B turbofan type engines that are used on this particular China Southern Airlines Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner aircraft. You also see the engine cones right there. The sawtooth pattern, the sole purpose of this sawtooth pattern is for noise reduction and help improve fuel efficiency on this particular aircraft at the same time. And then there's the General Electric logo on the engine cowling. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around and we're going to find out if the engine blades actually spin. Let's check out and find out. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the port side of the aircraft featuring the engine strike / air deflectors. And now we're going to find out if the engine blades do actually spin. Oh, awesome. Yes, they do. And then there's the inboard landing lights right there on the edge of the wing. It's in a triangular pattern featuring 3 little dots right there. Makes it more realistic and appealing. And then you look at the front visual view of the landing bogey gears. Includes the landing gear struts as well as the actual landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the starboard side, featuring the engine strike / air deflectors on this side here as well. And then let's see if the engine blades spin over here as well. Awesome. Yes, they do. And then there's the inboard landing lights on the side here as well. The triangle pattern, 3 little dots there, as well as the front visual view of the landing bogey gears, which include the landing gear struts as well as landing gear doors. All right, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft, and you got a very visual view of the power escape hatch door. I'm going to show you that at the bird's eye angle later on. But you got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the radar nose cone, the nose gear door, the front nose gear door, the landing gear lights inside of the nose gear doors, the nose gear strut, as well as the front visual view of the front nose landing gears. All right, now you're looking at the curved wingtip device on this side of the aircraft, the port side featuring the red navigation light that sits on the edge of this wing that sits near this curved wingtip device. All right, we're at the back of the aircraft where you see the two-tone blue and as well as the white cheat line you see there. And right there, right below the Dreamliner decal is the AFT bolt bin door. And right above the windows right there is the actual registration ship number, Bravo-1242. Registration ship number, Bravo-1242. This aircraft is the first of 20 Boeing 787-9s that entered the fleet of China Southern Airlines, and the first test flight on this aircraft took place on April 15, 2018, and was delivered to China Southern Airlines on April 30, 2018. Alright, we're still at the back of the aircraft here on the port side, and you see the Dreamliner decal that sits right above the AFT bulk bin door. This particular state-of-the-art aircraft was officially given the name Dreamliner sometime back in July 2003 after a public naming competition was held for the 787, in which this aircraft was originally named, and was officially given the name of this particular aircraft, the Boeing 787 Dreamliner aircraft, sometime in January 2005. All right, we still at the back of the aircraft here on the port side, and behind and on the right of the L4 rear door is the Boeing 787-9 decal, which is this decal you're looking at right here. As of December 2021, or at the time of this video review posting, Guangzhou, China-based China Southern Airlines is one of 8 Chinese carriers, along with Hainan Airlines, Air China, Xiamen Airlines, Shanghai Airlines, Jungyao Air, China Eastern Airlines, and Suparna Airlines, respectively, that currently operate this particular aircraft type, the Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner aircraft, in their airline fleets as well. All right, now we're at the tail fin of the aircraft, and you're looking at the airline's logo, which is displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft, which is this nice looking logo right here. And this is the current logo for China Southern Airlines, as the airline's logo actually resembles that of a red kapot flower. And a red kapot flower is actually an Asian tropical tree that grows cotton, as this particular flower is also considered the official city flower of the city of Guangzhou, China. All right, now you're looking at the back of the aircraft, and what you're looking at is the strobe light right there. And more importantly, there's the APU, auxiliary power unit exhaust hole, and there's a hole there. See there? As well as the entire aircraft from the rear view angle. Let's check it out. There it is, everyone. There you have it. The China Southern Airlines Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner aircraft and their Wings of Dreams livery scheme from the rear view angle. Awesome. All right, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the starboard / right side, where you see the front nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear door featuring the fleet number 242. You see the pitot tubes and the static ports. See the radar nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit window, the Sky Team logo, the Chinese inscripted writing, which literally means China Southern Airlines, are pronounced Chu Kong Nangfang Hong Kong in the Chinese language, the 787 decal, the front cargo containing loading door, as well as the China Southern billboard titles on this side of the aircraft, as well as the livery. You can see all the way it stretches all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You see the wings real closely, blue and white there. All right, now you're looking at the center of the aircraft here, the lower center that is, and you see the General Electric Gen X-1B turbofan type engine on this side of the aircraft, featuring the General Electric logo, the engine lip, the engine cone, the sawtooth patterns I mentioned earlier. The sole purpose of the sawtooth pattern is for noise reduction to help improve fuel efficiency on this aircraft at the same time, as well as the outer bogey gears on this aircraft feature the landing gear struts, as well as the actual landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the curved rake wingtip device on this side of the aircraft, featuring a green navigation light that's displayed on the edge of this wing that sits next to this curved rake wingtip device as well. All right, now you're looking at the back of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the nice little wing on here. You see the rear cargo container loading door, the Dreamliner decal, the registration ship number, the Boeing 787-9 decal, as well as the airline's logo display on this tail fin of the aircraft. And then there's the strobe light on this side of the aircraft that sits next to the APU exhaust hole. Okay, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, please allow me to let you check out one feature, which is the rolling gears. So I'm about to show you that right now. Okay, rolls pretty good. No squilling, none of that. Awesome. You see it tilting. And then the front nose gear swivels there as well. You see it there, there, and there. Okay? So, with that said, allow me to show you this aircraft model from the aerial bird's eye view. Let's check it out. All right, now you're looking at this aircraft model from the aerial bird's eye view. We're going to start at the front, where you see the radar nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the power escape hatch door. Got a better visual view of the power escape hatch door. Then you stop here, you see emergency escape hatch door number 1, the anti-collision beacon light. Then you see the Chinese inscripted writing on that side, which I mentioned earlier means China Southern Airlines. A high frequency antenna, and that big old dome right there, that is the satellite communications antenna. Then you see the China Southern billboard titles on both sides. Emergency escape hatch door number 2, the ADF antennas in 3D, the Wi-Fi box antenna. I think I mentioned that. That's the satellite communications antenna. Okay. Yeah. And then there's emergency escape hatch door number 3, a couple more high frequency antenna, and then there's the vertical stabilizer known as the tail fin. And then there's the horizontal stabilizer on here, featuring the little dot there, as well as there. Those little dots are called luminary lights, and the sole purpose of these luminary lights is to light up this tail here while it flies during nighttime. Now let's check out the engines and the wings above. Let's check out, there's the engine right there, the engine strike, the no step warning information, no walkway, but you got the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you, registration ship number, fuel dump valve, as well as the aerial bird's eye view of the curved rake wingtip device. Now let's check out over here. You got the engines there, engine strike, The no step warning information, no wing walkway, but you got the flaps, slats, aileron, spoils, what have you. The Chinese inscripted writing I showed you earlier. The fuel dump valve, as well as the aerial bird's eye view of the rake wingtip device on this side as well. All right, now you're looking at this aircraft from the undercarriage belly view, was mostly white and blue for the most part, where you see the radome nose cone, the crew escape hatch door, the actual nose gear door, the actual front nose gear, and then you slide up this way, the anti-collision beacon light, the hole where the stand goes in at, high frequency antenna, no APU housing door. Anyway, that's all good. The horizontal stabilizers underneath. But let's check out the engines there. And then you see the General Electric logo on this side of the aircraft there as well. And then you're looking at the gears right here. Tilt, pretty good. As well as the wings underneath. It includes the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoils, what have you. Registration ship number, fuel dump valve, as well as the underneath view of the wingtip device. Let's check out the gears on this side. Perfect. And then you're looking at the General Electric logo on this side here as well as the wings underneath. Includes the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoils, what have you. The Chinese inscripted writing, as I mentioned earlier, means China Southern Airlines. And the fuel dump valve, as well as the underbelly view of the aerial underbelly view of the rake wingtip device on this side of the aircraft as well. Sorry about that. Okay, since I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, now I'm going to put it on this nice little metal model stand you see here. You see that black pattern there, folks. The sole purpose of that black pattern is to protect as well as prevent your model from being damaged or scratched. And then you're looking up here, that's the bottom of the model stand. You see the airline's logo, the Chinese inscripted writing, the China Southern title, the aircraft type, as well as the scale model you see at the bottom of the model stand. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and put this model on the stand. Let's check it out. All right, fine, got this model on the stand, no problem, no hesitation. As you see it being displayed on the stand, being viewed in the takeoff landing position, sorry about that, and being viewed from the port side of the aircraft. Now you're looking at the model on the stand in a takeoff landing position, being viewed from the front view angle. All right, now you're looking at this model being displayed on the stand. It's being seen in the takeoff landing position, being viewed from the starboard side of the aircraft. And finally, you see in this model being displayed on the stand, being viewed in the takeoff landing position, that's being viewed from the tail cam angle. All right, before I take this model to stand, I got it at this angle for a reason, and the reason is the magnetic gears I showed you earlier that came with the model. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them off and let you see what I'm talking about. Starting with the front nose gear here first. It's magnetic there as well, okay. The outer bogey gear here on this side of the aircraft, there, as well as the outer bogey gear on the starboard side, there. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and let you see this aircraft model with the model stand in flight mode / gear up position. Let's check it out. Okay, now you see this model being displayed in flight mode / gears up position. Now you got one or two options how you want to display your model. Now if you want to continue to display it like this in the gear up in flight mode position, that's fine. You know, these gear replacement doors, I showed you in the packaging earlier, featuring the two little toothpicks inside there. Those are the sole purpose of these gear replacement doors. You substitute your model like this and while you display it like this in flight mode position. Or you can do like I suggest do, just keep them in the gear down position. Gears up, gear down, your choice. But I choose to keep mine on there because it adds more value to the model. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and put these gears back on this model, take this model to stand, and go ahead and wrap up this model review. All right. All right, let's talk about the seating configuration. China Southern Airlines has two seating configured cabin layout versions that they actually use on their Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner aircraft. However, on this particular China Southern Airlines Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner aircraft, it seats 297 passengers in a three-class configured cabin layout. Here is the breakdown, everyone, from rows 5 to 11, which will be from here to right here. You have 28 business class angle lie flat bed seats, rows 25 to 28, which will be from here to about right here. You have another 28 premium economy class seats and rows 31 to 65, which will be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have an additional 241 economy class seats, which brings the total of 297 seats. And finally, and in addition to Shanghai, Hangzhou, and Beijing capital as the first validated test flight destinations, as well as San Francisco, California, as the official inaugural international flight destination for this particular aircraft, China Southern Airlines currently utilizes this aircraft, or have previously utilized this aircraft, the Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner aircraft, on routes from Guangzhou, China, to London Heathrow, Amsterdam Schiphol, Auckland, New Zealand, Vienna, Austria, Los Angeles, California, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, Christchurch, New Zealand, Tokyo, Haneda, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Phnom Penh, Cambodia, Singapore, Changi, Dubai, United Arab Emirates, Chengdu, China, Urumqi, China, from Wuhan, China to New York, JFK, and San Francisco, California, Shenyang, China to Los Angeles, California, and Seoul, Incheon, and Tokyo, Narita, from Chengdu, China to Guangzhou, China, and from Urumqi, China to Guangzhou, China. Those are the routes. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting it, if you can find it. There's still a couple of deals out there. You just got to look long and hard. But for the most part, this model is almost impossible to get. So with that said, please take care. God bless. Stay tuned. There's more model content coming. Peace.